Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Humam, the Government Contract AI guy. Today we're diving into something essential for everyone involved in government contracting. Whether you're a small business owner, a contractor, or just curious about government opportunities, you will need to know about NAICS codes. Knowing your NAICS codes can open up a world of contracts and partnerships for you. So in this video, we'll talk about everything related to NAICS codes. So first thing first, what are NAICS codes? It stands for North American Industry Classification System. These codes classify different sectors of the economy, everything from agriculture to tech to construction. They're used by the federal government to organize and identify industries. So they're a big deal if you want to know what contracts are available in your field. These codes are the same across North America and Mexico. And with these codes as well, the government is able to collect and generate data about the economy as well. So as a contractor, why does this matter to you? Well, you should care about the codes because that's how the government tags its contracts. So we spoke about how every industry and every field got a code. So now when the government is uploading or they're publishing an award or a contract, that contract is always tagged to a code or a few NAICS codes. So if you don't know your NAICS codes, you're going to miss out on finding the right opportunities. And it's also an easy way for you to find contracts as well. Think about it as a key that unlocks access to contracts specifically meant for your business. So that code is your key when it comes to government contracting. And now, how do you find that key? How do you find that NAICS code related to your business or the codes that are related to your businesses? It's not hard to find it. It's important to get it right. The code should represent your main line of work, and there are a few ways to look it up. So you can go on the NAICS code website, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute, and search your business, and it'll generate you the codes that are applicable to that business. And you'll choose one that fits your business and description fit best. And if you want to take it an extra step, you can take that code in that business that you have and go ask a professional if you're choosing the right code or if you can add more codes to your business as well. So this is the NAICS code website. You go on naicscode.com/search, and then from here you can do any industry you would like. So we're going to do software, and now we're finding everything that is related to software and the code that is related to it, and I'll have the link in the bio. Another tool I recommend using is the NAICS code lookup Chrome extension offered by SamSearch. Once you download it for free, you can click on the Chrome extension here and you can put any business type or any code and it will give you the answer. So if you put in a business type like software, for example, it will give you all the NAICS code related to that query. But then if we also put in the code in search, we will get the correct business type that is related to that code. And now for primary versus secondary codes. So and now we get to understanding primary and secondary NAICS codes. So what if your business fits in more than one industry? Good question. You'll have a primary NAICS code that best represents your main line of business, but you can also list a secondary code for other services. You can actually list multiple codes in your secondary codes. And this is super helpful for increasing your visibility across multiple types of contracts. And in the example of software that we chose, so you can have software development as your primary, but you can also have software game development NAICS code as your secondary. And now you have two options to put in for. So how NAICS codes can impact government contracts? Here's where things get interesting. Some contracts are specifically set aside for businesses with certain NAICS codes, especially small businesses set asides. If a contract is tagged with your NAICS code, you might have a better chance at winning it. Some federal agencies even target certain industries for specific programs. So knowing the NAICS code for each type of service you offer can help you qualify for more opportunities, like I was mentioning earlier. But choosing the wrong NAICS code can make you ineligible for bidding on contracts as well. And listing too many NAICS codes is also not a good look on you as a professional, and the contracting officer might see it as inconsistency in your biddings. So to have fewer NAICS codes that are more accurate is better than having so many and missing on some of them. So how do you keep these codes updated and reviewed and carefully chosen? So the first thing that I recommend is staying relevant. Regularly review your NAICS codes to ensure they still match your main services. A lot of businesses start to pivot during their journey, so make sure while you're pivoting to choose the NAICS codes. Monitor contract announcements. Agencies announce new codes and they announce also their preferred NAICS codes for contracts, so keep an eye out all the time on the agencies and the NAICS code that they're putting out to match your codes. And also your profile in SAM.gov, make sure is always updated with the current and the most relevant NAICS codes to you. And that's how contracting officers will find you as well. Now, when it comes to searching, you also need the NAICS code to search for contracts. It's also a key. You can kind of think about it like the key how we mentioned earlier. So if you go on another tool like samsearch.co, you can put in the code and it will give you results that are similar to that code as well. So as I mentioned earlier, for every category, there are so many sub NAICS codes. For example, construction, we have general contracting, residential, construction, and commercial construction. For software and technology, you have software development, computer systems, design, IT consulting, cybersecurity. For manufacturing, you have food processing, aerospace manufacturing, automotive manufacturing, and for healthcare, you have hospitals, nursing homes, medical equipment supplies. For example, 541511 is custom computer programming services. It's perfect if you're in software or in IT. 541330, they're just codes, but that code is actually engineering services, ideal if you're an engineering consultant. So you can also look at these codes and see which one that fits best your description as, not even as a business owner, but also as your position in your company. So some common questions that I thought about that I think I should answer. Can you have more than one NAICS code? Yes, absolutely. Just make sure they're accurately representing the services you offer. How often do NAICS code change? They change every 5 years. So how often do NAICS code change? They are changed or updated every 5 years, but during those 5 years, they sometimes have minor revisions made in the meanwhile. Do NAICS code affect your eligibility for contracts? Yes, it does, specifically for set-asides when certain codes are preferred. And to update your business NAICS codes, that is being done on your SAM account. Now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or if you have any questions, please comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any question, please reach out to me. And thank you for watching.